A very good morning to all of you. Welcome to your English class. In this class, today I will give the elaborate description about the division of verb, especially for the modals or modal auxiliary verb. So before going to this chapter, you should have a clear idea about the verb form, from where that modal verb has come. Okay? So now, if we will divide the verb into two parts. First one will be principal verb or the main verb. Okay, in a sentence maximum time you have seen some of the verb will be there. So now first part will be principal or main verb. Another form of verb will be there, that is actually auxiliary or helping verb, which can help the main verb is called auxiliary verb. Now principal verb, what is principal verb, you know all, because principal verb is much more independent. It is not dependent over others. Okay, so its meaning and sense is completely clear in a sentence. That's why they have been called principal or main verb. But auxiliary, why? Because it is clear in that meaning. Helping means it helps. Okay, it helps to whom? To the main verb. Mind it, helping or auxiliary verb, they will never come without main verb. Okay, they will not act independently. They all the time act dependently. Okay, so that's why we may call it what? That is helping verb. Now helping verb or auxiliary verb will be divided into two. First one, principal or primary auxiliary. Okay, and next one, modal auxiliary. Now first I am coming here, principal or primary auxiliary verb. What are? Actually there are basically three verbs are there which have been called principal auxiliary. First one will be to be verb, next one will be to have verb, and third one will be to do verb. Okay, now if we will go for the another forms of them, then we will discuss later, but first I will tell why they have been called principal or primary auxiliary. Now this kind of verb, be verb, have verb and do verb, they will act sometime principal verb and sometime they will act as helping verb. Okay, and another cause is that they are having some different form according to the number, person and tense. Okay, just like here to be verb, if you go for the present form of the verb V1, that's why I am, sometimes we are, you are, and he is, or Ronnie, Moni, Rani, so is. So according to the number, person and tense, this kind of verb will change their form, will convert themselves. So now that's why they have been called principal auxiliary verb. Okay, so there are many other forms like V1 present form, V2 past form, and V3 means past participle form of the verb, and V4 means present participle form of the verb. Now if you go for the be verb, their present form will be am, is, are. Past form will be was, were, and V3 means past participle form will be been, B-E-E-N, and V4 what is called V plus ing form. Okay, that is present participle form be plus ing, being. Okay, in the same way we will go for the have verb, then have has present form, had verb will be in the group of past form had, same past participle having, have plus ing, so having it is present participle form. Next one, if you go for the do verb, do, present form will be do does, past form will be did, and past participle form, but it is not the future form, past participle form will be done, and V4 that is doing. Another form I haven't given, that is future form, that is future form of it. What is the future form? Future form means, you know, future form means all with the verb, just simply add shall or will. Just like future form, if you go for be, shall be, will be. If you go for have, then shall have, will have. If you go for do, then it will be shall do and will do. So these are the form of principal auxiliary. Again I am repeating why they have been called principal auxiliary, because all these verbs they are changing their form according to the number, person and tense, and sometimes they will play the role of a principal verb also. That's why they have been called principal auxiliary verb. Okay, so now today's topic of discussion. Today we are moving towards modal auxiliary. Modal auxiliary, or in short we may tell modals, just like that. You cannot tell modals auxiliary not. It is wrong. Either modals or modal auxiliary. Now, why have they been called modal auxiliary? Just try to understand. Now, some of the verbs are there that have been called modal auxiliary. Why? First case is that they cannot change their form according to the number, person and tense. Okay, sometime in tense, past form they are taking their form, but generally they will not change their form according to the number and person. Suppose I am taking, if I will tell I can, then after he also he can. Okay? After you can, we can also. Like that. Here, different person. Like here, just like I am, we are, you are, he is. So verb is changing according to the person, but here can, the verb is not changing its form according to the person. So I can, after it I can, we can, you can, he can, she can, Rani can, Ronnie can. Okay, there is no other change. So this kind of verb will be called what? Modal auxiliary. So Ronnie can do, he can do. Now another case is that modal auxiliary all the time they will take main verb with it. They never will come with without what can I say, modal verb, without principal verb. Okay, all the time they will act dependently. They will act all the time dependently with what? With whom? With the main verb. That's why they have been called modal auxiliary or modals. I hope you understood well. Now we are moving towards the divisions of them. Some of the modals auxiliary are there, just like can, and could. Okay. So can and could will be used in case of ability and sometimes permission also. Okay, asking permission. Next one, possibility also will be used. Shall and should. Shall and should will be used in case. Shall will be used in the case of future. Okay, shall or will in the case of future possibility, and should will be used in case of advice. Okay, and some of the suggestions or propositions like that. Would will be used in case of future past form of will. Okay, and next one, may and might, that is maximum time they will be used in case of possibility. Okay, or probability in future. Okay, now used to also it is used also in case of the past habitual action, past habit, whenever there will be a past habit. Okay, mind it, never used to, that form will not be used. Used to, D form will be used. So now forward, because only to indicate the past habit, that's why used to. Now ought to will be used also in case of giving advice, but mind it, whenever there will be a moral obligation, only on that case ought to will be used. Okay, now must, dare, must, you know, where there will be necessity. Okay, necessity will be there, that is must, dare in case of showing what can I say, your challenges, your brevity, like that. And need, where there will be a need means necessity. Have to, where there will be no other option, that means anyhow you can do it, so that is have to. So total 14 or 15 modals will be there. You should keep in mind, you should recollect in your memory, just like can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might, used to, ought to, must, dare, need, have to. In that way you can remember by your own way. Okay, and in my next video I will explain what are the elaborate uses of all these things. Okay, this is the introductory class of modals. So it is finished. Thank you. Have a good day.